My dear listeners, thank you for your visit. I do hope you enjoy this story and share it with your friends. In the ancient city of Ecbatana, under the shadow of the Median Mountains, lived Sarah, the only daughter of a man named Raguel. Her life, however, was anything but ordinary. Behind the closed doors of her home, whispers of tragedy echoed louder than any joyous celebration. 7 times Sarah had been given in marriage. 7 times the union ended in heartbreak, each husband struck down on their wedding night by an evil force unseen and unrelenting. The whispers soon turned to sneers, and sneers to cruel accusations. The maids who served her household made no effort to hide their disdain. "Do you not know that you strangle your husbands?" they jeered. 7 men, Sarah, 7 husbands gone, and you bear the name of none. If they are dead, go to them. We do not want to endure your presence any longer. Let us never hope for children to come from you. Each word they spoke was a dagger, piercing deeper into her soul. Sarah retreated to her room, shutting the world away as tears streamed down her face. Grief, shame, and isolation bore heavy upon her, their weight threatening to crush her spirit. The maid's taunts played over and over in her mind, driving her toward a dark decision: to end it all, to escape the relentless cycle of sorrow and ridicule. But just as she approached the edge of despair, another thought took hold: her father. Raguel, her only family, her protector, her source of love. What would her death do to him? What shame would it bring to his name? What sorrow would it heap upon his heart? Sarah couldn't bear the thought, and so instead of giving in to the darkness, she turned to a different source of solace, one she hoped would hear her cries when no one else would. She knelt by the simple window in her chamber, her gaze lifting toward the heavens, and began to pray. "Blessed are you, O my Redeemer," she whispered, her voice trembling, "and blessed is your holy and honorable name forever. Let all your works praise you, now and always." Her hands clasped tightly together, Sarah poured out her soul, every drop of anguish flowing into her words. "Redeemer, I have set my eyes and face toward you. I beg you, command that I be released from this earth, that I no longer hear the reproach and scorn of those around me. You know, my Savior, that I have kept myself pure. I have not defiled my name, nor my father's name, not even in this land of captivity. I am my father's only daughter. He has no other child to bear his legacy, no brother to carry on his name. 7 husbands have been taken from me already. Why then should I live any longer? If it does not please you to take my life, show me mercy. Let me no longer suffer their disdain." As her prayer drifted into the silent night, Sarah had no way of knowing that far away in Nineveh, another prayer was being uttered, a prayer born of despair just as deep. An aging man named Tobit, blind and burdened by the injustices that had marred his life too, lifted his heart to the heavens. He begged for release, unable to bear his own suffering any longer. But though Tobit and Sarah were strangers to one another, their prayers ascended together, weaving through the heavens until they reached the golden throne of the Most High. And there, sitting in his boundless glory, the Almighty did not turn away. Each word of sorrow, each plea for deliverance he heard, and in his infinite mercy he decreed that both would find healing. At his command he sent Raphael, one of his most trusted angels, down to the earth. Raphael's mission was clear: to bring the answers Tobit and Sarah sought, to bind the evil spirit that tormented Sarah, and to unite her with Tobias, the son of Tobit, in a marriage that would not only heal their wounds but fulfill a greater divine purpose. As the angel Raphael descended, the stage for divine intervention was set. Tobias, the faithful son of Tobit, would soon embark on a journey to Ecbatana. Little did he know that this journey would not only bring healing to his father, but would also lead him to Sarah, a woman whose name was entwined with his destiny. In Sarah's home, the air grew heavy with anticipation. Her parents had prayed too, seeking relief for their grieving daughter. Little did they know an unseen hand was already at work, unraveling the chains of sorrow that bound her. When Tobias arrived in Ecbatana, guided by the angel Raphael, though he did not yet know the true identity of his companion, he was introduced to Sarah. Her story, one of heartbreak and unseen torment, was laid bare before him. And though most men would have recoiled at the thought of joining their life with hers, Tobias listened not with fear, but with faith. The angel Raphael, who walked beside him, reminded him of the power of prayer and the might of the Almighty. Asmodeus, the evil spirit who had claimed Sarah's former husbands, would not have the final say. Tobias's union with Sarah was ordained by the very heavens. And so the night of the wedding came. Tobias took Sarah's hand, not with trepidation, but with trust. Before they entered the bridal chamber, Tobias did something extraordinary. He paused, taking Sarah by her trembling hands, and together they knelt in prayer.
"Blessed are you, O Redeemer of our fathers," Tobias said, his voice steady. "And blessed is your holy and glorious name forever. Let the heavens and all creation bless you."
He lifted his eyes to Sarah, a smile of quiet determination gracing his face.
"You created Adam and gave him Eve, his wife, to be his partner and to share his life. You said, 'It is not good for man to be alone.' And now, Sovereign King, I take Sarah not because of lust, but out of love, out of faith in your plan. Have mercy on us, that we may grow old together."
With their prayer concluded, Tobias and Sarah rose together, ready to step into a future blessed by the heavens. At that very moment, the angel Raphael acted, seizing Asmodeus with divine authority. The foul spirit, who had taken such cruel delight in Sarah's suffering, was bound and cast away, leaving her untouched for the first time in her life. The next morning, when Sarah's parents saw Tobias alive, the joy that filled the house was unspeakable. Prayers of gratitude replaced the tears of sorrow that had long stained their faces. The union of Tobias and Sarah was not just a marriage. It was a testament to the truth that no prayer, however quiet or desperate, goes unheard. In time, Sarah's reproach became her redemption. The love between her and Tobias blossomed, and the scars of the past began to heal. As for the angel Raphael, he completed his mission, not only delivering Sarah and Tobias into the hands of the Most High's blessing, but restoring Tobit's sight, ensuring that father and son could rejoice together. The prayers of Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, and Tobias, the son of Tobit, remind us of the power of faith in the face of despair. Though they were strangers, their lives were forever linked by a Redeemer who hears, a Redeemer who sees, and a Redeemer who redeems. For no matter how thick the darkness, divine light will always shine through. Thank you for clicking on this story. Do remember to like, comment, and subscribe for future adventures like this one. Stay curious.